We have moved on in the Stanley Cup Playoffs to the second round after a hard-fought 7-game series and a whole lot of stress with the Toronto Maple Leafs. But Boston goes up against something that's a little bit more of a better matchup for them in the Tampa Bay Lightning. Yes, offensively, Tampa Bay is still as good as Toronto. Defensively, they may be a little bit better. But Boston this year in the regular season, I know regular season doesn't matter in the playoffs, they are 3 out of 4 they took from Tampa, except for towards the end of the year after Boston had a crazy-ass April, or crazy-ass March, I should say, where they dropped a 4-0 loss in the last game for them. But this is a bit of a better matchup for Boston, and I'm still fairly confident. In the words of the great trainer Mickey, the Bruins.
Like the guy says, you're gonna eat lightning and you're gonna crap thunder.
On the Bruins Recap Show. So to start things off in the first period, it is Andrei Vasilevskiy for Tampa Bay. It is 2 U's, 2 K's, Tuukka Rask, who has got his new pads on. He's got his new pads. He's got his new pads on. So we start things off later in the first period as Rick, it's going to be a tripping call taken by Kevin Miller. So it'll be Boston's power play. Face-off win from Patrice Bergeron. He pays a little catch with David Pastrnak. Pastrnak takes a shot, and Rick Nash is sitting in front. I got this. Tips it in past Vasilevskiy. Ricky Nash getting the power play goal, starting the game off 1-0. We go to the second period. And it's second period. Brad Marchand goes down to Pastrnak, high-low. Pastrnak finds Bergeron in the slot and beats Vasilevskiy 2-0. Patrice Bergeron's here to play now. But a little bit later on in the second period, hard work from Kyle Paquette. Goes behind the Boston zone, loses the puck, picks it back up, gives it to the slot. Dan Girardi takes the shot. Rask doesn't get a chance to see it. It might have bounced off of Matty Grzelcyk. 2-1. Tampa starting to come a little bit close. But Brad Marchand, Pasternak's in the corner, finds Brad Marchand in the slot, ribs it past Vasilevskiy. Dan O'Halloran says, no goal. No. Pastrnak pushed him. So, that's a cross-check. No goal. Huh?
Bullshit.
Okay, sure. Whatever, Dan O'Halloran, oldest referee in history. Anyway, later on in the second period, David Pastrnak skating it up. He finds David Krejci. David Krejci in the zone. Drops it back to Rick Nash. Snipe City! Nasty Ricky Nash makes it 3-1. His second of the game, finally paying dividends. In this one, Rick Nash coming through in the playoffs. And then we go towards the end of the second period. Boston is on the penalty kill. And somehow, some way, a shot gets saved by Rask. The skate blade goes flying out of his skate. I've never seen this before. I'm glad NBC decided to come up with the ruling for this and bring it up and kind of explain it, because I had no idea that this is not considered a safety hazard stoppage. Because there is a piece of sharpened metal on the ice right now that there are sticks, there are bodies. That is a possible safety hazard. They might want to look into reviewing this and kind of revisiting this rule, maybe. But Rask has no chance to even get into any position to save this, because he can't put any motion off of his plant leg to get to the shot by Mikhail Sergachev. That's a power play goal for Tampa. I don't like it. But it's the rule. The rule is only the helmet is an equipment issue that they can stop play for. That needs to be revisited. But that's just one man's opinion. Leave your opinion on that one in the comment below. Go to the third period. And Charlie McAvoy has got the puck off the faceoff. He finds Brad Marchand, tips it in. Beautiful, beautiful shot pass. Head up from Charlie McAvoy the entire way. Brad Marchand makes it 4-2, technically scoring twice this game. A little bit later on in the third period, Patrice Bergeron gets a pass from Brad Marchand low, and he rips it past Vasilevsky. Second of the game from Patrice Bergeron. 5-2 Boston. And Tampa Bay will go again on the power play. And with 6 minutes left in the game, or about theirs, they pull Vasilevsky.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
But it doesn't pay off as Jake DeBrusk eventually gets the puck and he buries it into the empty net. That's your final. 6-2 Boston. Boston rams through the Lightning this one. Takes a game in Tampa Bay. Take it quickly to the 3 stars of the game. Star number 3 with his new pads on. It's 2U's 2K's Tuukka Rask. 34 saves on 36 shots. He looked like an elite goaltender. It wasn't Tuukka Rask that we saw in Game 7. This is the Tuukka Rask I want. Star number 2, Patrice Bergeron, 2 goals and an assist. And star number 1, nasty Ricky Nash, all over the offensive zone today. 2 big goals for him. We'll see you Monday night as the Boston Bruins will try to take a second game in Tampa Bay from the Lightning. We'll see you then on the Bruins Recap Show.